Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome to you. Today we're doing the weekly reads and I am now going to be reading for the lovely Taurians. Okay, Taurus? So I just want to see what's going to be coming in around your energies for the week ahead. So let's start shuffling and let's have a look what's in store for you. So what have we got for my lovely Taurus? Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. I feel like I want to go with that one there for you. Oh wow, that's a lovely card, Taurus, and that is the Star. So there's something that you are wishing upon this week. It's as though you are wanting for something to manifest. You could be waiting to hear from a job interview. You could be waiting to get some good news. It's just literally the energy of wishing and hoping to hear of some good news. Now it could be as well if you've got somebody around you in your family environment who's not very well at the moment, and it's like wishing that everything is going to be okay. It's like having that kind of an energy around you this week. Okay, so I am using the spirit message cards this week, so let's have a look what spirit want you to focus on and what message comes through from spirit for you, Taurus. So what have we got for the lovely Taurians? And I feel like that one wants to come out for you. So Taurus, we have this card here, this wonderful lovely card, and it says have fun. Stop. When was the last time you had fun? When was the last time you took a chance and did something silly, something totally unlike you, something just for the joy of it? It's long overdue for you to let go of your analytic mind and give yourself and your soul permission to have fun. So I just feel that's coming through because it's the universe saying they know you've got a lot of responsibility on your shoulders at the moment, a lot of concern as well. That's why this star comes out. It's like you're hanging on to something, as like you are hanging on to maybe a realization of I hope this sorts itself out. I've just got the words of I really hope this sorts itself out. As I said, it doesn't have to be around you. It could be something's going on in the energy circle of like your family or close friends where you have got concerns, okay, and it's like you're hanging on to that hope, that wish of, you know, I hope everything comes out okay. And because you're in that sort of energy field, then this puts your sort of pleasurable time for you on hold. So your energy is being taken up around responsibilities, I feel, whoever I'm picking up with somebody else is dilemmas, okay, or somebody else's health issues. It's that kind of a message coming through for Taurus. So you're very, very on the seriousness, okay. The energy levels are you are dealing with everything in a serious mode, and it's as though the universe is saying to you, Taurus, at the end of the day, whatever's going to happen will happen. And I want to say you shouldn't have to sacrifice. It's like you are sacrificing things that you would normally do because either you are caregiving for somebody or there's certain restrictions. It's like there's some restrictions on some of you that aren't allowing you. It could be as well that you are in this low energy mood anyway and you're self-dwelling, okay, you're sort of self-dwelling a little bit as well, which sort of then puts a dampener on your higher spirits. So let's just get some more cards. Now this card that I'm pulling out next for you, Taurus, is what you have got hidden deep in your psyche, how you are really feeling at the core of your spirit. So let's have a look what comes out for you, Taurus, okay? Taurus, 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 Taurus. And I don't know why I've got the song of by Freddie Mercury of The Show Must Go On. So there's like the show must go on. It's as though you're in that dedicated seriousness of whatever's happening. You are trying to keep in your life flowing. The show must go on, and I feel like the show, in the metaphorical sense for you, is life has to go on, even though you are dealing with these quite I want to say complex issues at the moment. So let's have a look what's right going on in your psyche. And we've got the card of revenge. So you're on this very, very defensive energy within you at the moment. So there is something that is troubling you, deep rooted, Taurus. For you to have the revenge card come in to play in your deep rooted hidden psyche, then some of you could have got caught up in some really complex issues of, you could have been you could have dealt with a relationship side of things where you've been cheated on and it's been festering away inside you, and it's sort of overtook you, really, your total mind process and everything else, and all you are thinking deep down is, I need to get revenge on this person. It's like eating away at you. But the universe is really saying to you, okay, stop, because when was the last time you had fun? Because you are in this dark energy, okay? You're in this dark energy, you're in this revengeful energy. It could be that some of you are wishing and hoping because some of you may have lost your job, or you may have gone through a tricky situation with work and your finances have been depleted, and then you thinking to yourself, I'm going to get revenge on that company. You know, it's that kind of really deep angry energy that's in the pit of your stomach, okay? But all I can say is, in life sometimes things happen and we can get angry and upset, and you know, you do want to sort of fight fire with fire, but two wrongs never make a right. And it's as though the energy is saying to you, why are you hanging on to this energy, this negative energy, when it's swallowing up time where you could be enjoying yourself? At the end of the day, all you are doing is keeping that energy swirling around inside you, and it's just causing you, it's just harming you. At the end of the day, Taurus, it's just harming you. But also as well, you could have some Taurians here where you could be a family member or somebody close to you could have had something, you know, they could have had someone do something bad against them, and it's like it's eating away at you, whereas they have probably said to you, look, leave it alone, okay, don't get involved. Deep down inside you, you're just thinking, God, I wish I could get some revenge on that person. So we've got quite a deep, troubled energy, deep rooted within you. And the star card coming out could be your own you could be your own spirit thinking, it's hard to hang on to life at the minute. It's hard to hang on with everything that I've been dealing with. So again, this is not going to resonate with all of you, but the spirit message card here is to say, look, you need to try and get out of this negative, dark, revengeful energy and start to enjoy life again. So this is quite a really deep message for some of you out there. So let's start shuffling another lot of cards to see what the universe actually sees you as. If I always look at these cards, if they could take a photograph of you, okay, this is what the universe would show, and that definitely wants to come out. So let's have a look what comes out for you, Taurus. And we've got this card here. So you feel these restrictions, you feel like you are a puppet on a string, and you feel like you're being controlled. You feel like you've got no control as well, okay? You feel like things are out of your hands, and this is the energy that you desperately want to try and get out of. Well, the universe wants you to try and get out of this energy, because it's like you are your own puppet master, Taurus. You are your own puppet master, and it's saying you need to cut the ties off things that aren't really, it's like you've took on other people's responsibilities, or you've took on other people's woes, okay? And it's just saying, look, you've got to free yourself up to get this fun factor and start living. I want to say live my life for you, okay? Like, you've got to start living your life for you. So that is really, really deep. So let's get another card out. Let's clarify this card. What else have we got going on for Taurus, please? What else have we got going on for Taurus? It could be on a relationship stance where you feel you're being controlled by a partner and you feel like you're a puppet on a string to them as well. Obviously, that's not going to resonate with everybody, but it's this sort of controlling element, or you want control. Say it works on a seesaw thing, these readings. So it's like you may have felt like you've lost control over a situation and you need to try and get control back as well. But it's a very dark energy that is deep within your psyche at the moment, Taurus. So we've got this card here of 8 of Pentacles, okay? And the 8 of Pentacles there is focusing on people using their time, yes, in order to make money. But basically, the card of 8 of Pentacles to me on this card here is saying, yeah, you're working round the clock, you're burning the candle at both ends. Okay, you might be getting the rewards financially, but you're missing this again. Time for you, time to relax, and time to sort of live life for you. And you're not living your life for you if you're spending it sort of 18 hours a day doing work, you know, at work. So I feel it's about getting a balance for you. You've got to be looking at getting some kind of a work-life balance, or cutting the strings off taking other people's responsibilities and burdens on your shoulders. You may be controlled by another family member where they make you feel guilty and say you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do the other. So there's a big issue here going on, okay? I don't feel like you want to be in this energy, hence the revengeful card deep down in your psyche. But somebody is controlling you, or you're being controlled. Or, as I said, flip it round and you've lost control on a situation that you're trying to get back. So I'm going to pull out the animal spirit cards and see what they have to say for you, Taurus. So what other messages have we got coming out for Taurus? I definitely wanted to stay out of the pack. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Okay. And I've got like a sense of guilt for some reason. Some of you are feeling guilty. You know, like you feel like you should be doing more for somebody, but you've done more than enough for someone. So it's like the universe is saying to me, drop the guilt. You haven't got to be guilty about anything. So we've got here the alchemical sign of air, which is the eagle, and we've also got the other animal spirit card, another air sign being the bat. Okay, now I want to take you as the bat actually, because it's as though you're going like a bat out of hell. Okay, literally just not seeing clearly, because bats have got fantastic sound but they don't see very well. So it's as though you're just taking the bat energy of, you're just going at things at a rate of knots, a bat out of hell in a metaphorical sense. But it's saying to yourself, look, you've got to ground yourself, hence why the eagle energy comes in, even though it's still the air element. But it's like to say, you've got to start seeing things from a higher perspective, okay? See things more clearly and get yourself grounded. Take a grasp, take a hold on the situation. So that's why those two animal cards have come out for you, Taurus, because you're blinded to what is going on or what you are doing, okay, on the day to day. As I said, your time could be spaced out helping somebody else. Your time could be spaced out working 18 hours a day round the clock, and yeah, you want the overtime and the money in, but by doing that you're sacrificing. And the revengeful energy, I feel that's to do on a romantic side, really. And it's like you're not seeing that you are being controlled, if that is on the romantic side of things. And it's like saying you've got to take a higher perspective of this relationship, if that is the case. So let's pull out another card. Okay, what else have we got going on for my lovely Taurians at the end of this week into the start of next? What else is going on for Taurus? Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. But yeah, the show must go on. I don't know why I had that come out for some of you. Okay, it's like some of you are trying to put a brave face on something as well. So just to be mindful of that. It's like you are forcing yourself and ignoring the fact that there's an issue, and it's like you're saying, no, the show must go on, I've got to get on with the job, I've got to get on, you know, sorting this out. But it's like saying, well, you've got to take a step back here. You know, the show doesn't have to go on at the end of the day if you're unhappy and it's affecting your health as well, because I feel like there's some health implications going on here. So again, we've got the death and rebirth. So this is another key message for you, Taurus. You've got to get out of the old patterns. You've got to get out the pattern that you're currently in. And can you see we've lost the sight again here on this card? It's like to say you are missing. Okay, it's like you are missing seeing what is around you. You know that poem, it's like you haven't got the time to stand and enjoy and take in the view, hence why the eagle came out for you. So the death and rebirth is, as I said, you've got to understand that you cannot carry on in how you have been sort of dealing with things of late, hence taking up all your time, and you've got to kill that pattern. And there's like a rebirth of you, basically a new overhaul of your way that you deal with your work-life balance again. So that's quite a positive card that comes out, but a very strong message for you. So let's just take another photograph card, as I call these, just to see what the universe is saying. How are you coming out of this at the start of next week? So what else have we got, please, for my lovely Taurus? And I feel like that one's butting out, so I'm going to take that one there for you. And we'll turn that one around. And we've got this one here. Okay. Too much going on. These are all opportunities that you are missing or putting on hold because you are dealing, as I said, masking your true feelings as well, because we've got a mask on this person here. And you are trying to fit in jigsaw puzzle pieces. Okay, there's certain situations around you that you've got this mindset of trying to understand what is going on around you at this current moment in time. And it's saying here, you've got to get rid of the old pattern, because it's like rebuilding the picture of her without the mask on, hence this death and rebirth card. But I also want to say it's about building bridges as well. So some of you that you could have made, you're trying to make amends with somebody at the moment. Okay, so it's like somebody's either trying to build bridges with you or you're trying to build bridges with somebody else. But all I want to say is, because you are so caught up in either doing things for somebody else, your life has been put on hold and you are missing key opportunities as well. And it's like to say, the universe is trying to make you see that you can't carry on like this. And that is why the death and rebirth card comes in, and you've literally got to fit all the pieces back together to restructure a new you without hiding your true feelings. Okay, so it's quite an in-depth message, because we've got the water running deep here underneath this person, and this is like your hidden emotions. Okay, and you are trying to piece, it's like you're trying to piece yourself back together, some of you. It's like I feel like some of you are trying to piece who you truly are, because it's as though I'm picking up with some Taurians who have hid their true selves to the world, okay? And you have struggled as well. And you could have made these bridges, built these barriers to keep people away from you. But now it's time to say, look, that person's got to, that lifestyle's got to die, and you've got to start to rebuild. It's about rebuilding, placing the pieces into place, but in the right place, because you've been sort of not living a life for you again, not living a life for you. So I'm just going to pull one more card out for you, Taurus, okay, just to marry up and clarify that card there for you. But the 4 and 6 comes to a 10, and a 10 is a completion. So this is, like I said, the old you is disappearing. It could be the fact that in the metaphorical sense of this picture, you're breaking up the jigsaw puzzle because you want to get rid of the old you, okay? And then this new person emerges from behind the mask as well. So, depending on how you read the artwork on the picture, to be fair. But I just feel a lot of I feel like there's bridges to be mended with somebody. It's like you've either fallen out with somebody or somebody's fallen out with you. And there's this going on as well. And we've got the 6 of Swords, okay? Again, this is about control. This is about other people trying to take you off your natural course of life, and it's saying you've got to get control back. Again, it's just screaming out to you here. If you look at the artwork on this card, she's inside this boat, okay, got her life possessions there, but she's been led by other people, okay? So it's like saying your life is being taken off course by other entities, other people, other circumstances. And with the red on, I always look at this as like a red flag. It's a warning. So it's a warning to whoever's reading this message today to say you have got to start looking at your life from a higher point of view here, okay, from a different perspective to being blinded in the bad energy, as I mentioned before here, okay. And the main card for me is this one. Okay, you've got to stop people controlling you. You've got to stop being controlled by people, and you've got to realise that you are your own puppet master. And if you want people to, take your life off you, but the message is saying, and from spirit, you've got to start to prioritise and get your life back on track. So Taurus, that is quite an in-depth read. I hope you can take something from that this week, and I will look forward to reading to you next time. So take care, my lovelies. Bye then.